many times do I have to remind you? As class monitor, you're responsible for cleaning the chalk brushes.
Right. Sorry.
I knew I should have gone to private school.
Hurry up, we don't got all day.
What's he writing? His life story?
He's 11 years old. How long can his life story take?
If I stand for too long, I get cramps in my legs.
Herbert, will you stop hugging the computer?
All right. Is it my fault this thing's a digital dinosaur? Okay, I'm ready to print. Or not.
What happened?
Our digital dinosaur just died.
Well, forget about replacing it. Principal Earl will never cough up for a new one. The tightwad.
I have it! We'll fundraise for new computers. Imagine a brand new computer on every desk.
My mother says if I bring home one more fundraiser, she's going to scream. And believe me, my mother can scream.
Which is why we have to fundraise with something that's irresistible.
You think we can sell enough nougat eyeballs to buy a computer?
I'm talking about chocolate chews.
Chocolate chews? I love chocolate chews.
That's right, everybody does. And people use them all the time to raise funds.
You know, for once, Mimi may actually have a decent idea.
Of course I do. Come on, people, let's get up there and sell!
My entire extended family bought 2 boxes each.
Way to go, Elaine.
I wore out my favorite sneakers canvassing my neighborhood.
Russell, you're a prince.
I only made one sale. For 20 boxes.
20 boxes?
What can I say? Daddy really likes chocolate chews.
Altogether, we sold 1,292 boxes of chocolate chews.
That's enough to buy at least 2 new computers.
What did I tell you? Chocolate chews are irresistible.
Well, the sooner you kids deliver the goods, the sooner we collect and the sooner we're back online. There were hundreds of boxes of chocolate chews in there. What happened to them?
Somebody stole them. That's what happened.
But who would do such a thing?
Chocolate! Loadman, that's who!
Huh?
Come on. Lodeman wouldn't do something like that.
Oh no! Check out his desk!
So, I like chocolate chews. That doesn't mean I stole them.
Aren't you class monitor this week?
Yeah.
So you have a key to the supply closet.
I didn't take them, man. I swear I didn't.
Lodeman, I'm ashamed of you. From this moment forward, you are stripped of your duties as class monitor. Hand over the key.
Wait! What about innocent until proven guilty?
We did prove him guilty!
Au contraire. All you have is a bunch of circumstantial evidence.
So, who do you think stole the chocolate chews?
I don't know. But don't you worry, Lodeman. I intend to find out.
What makes you so sure Lodeman's innocent?
What makes you so sure he's guilty?
Little things like his fingerprints all over the place, in chocolate.
I just can't believe it. Lodeman? A criminal?
Mimi?
Quick! I'm helping you to escape. That is, if you're innocent. You are innocent, aren't you, Lodeman? Lodeman? I don't care what the evidence says. I'm gonna prove Lodeman is innocent once and for all. Mimi's got a plan.
Time's up, Lodeman.
I'll take that key to the supply closet now, and I'll never trust you to be class monitor again.
Wait! Guess what? found the missing chocolate chews.
How convenient. Where were they?
Let's not get bogged down in unnecessary details. The important thing is, Loadman is innocent.
I'll just take Daddy's share.
Nobody gets their chocolate chews until tomorrow. Loadman, would you kindly unlock the supply closet so we can store them safely until then?
Gladly. See, you guys? I told you I didn't take them.
Great plan, Mimi. But what happens tomorrow when they find out these cartons are empty?
With any luck, by then we'll know who really stole the chocolate chews.
Mimi, I'm in on the plan. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Achoo! Achoo! Excuse me.
Russell, this is no time to get hay fever. Shh. We did it! We caught the thief! Caught you red-handed, you... Boatman?
Hi, Mimi. What are you doing here? I wasn't trying to steal the chocolate chews, honest.
Yeah, right.
Face it, Loadman. This time you're really busted.
I came back to clean the chalk brushes before Grindstone found out I forgot. You believe me, don't you, Mimi?
I want to, Loadman.
Even you think I did it.
I want to believe you. I really do.
Look, if you replace those empty boxes with real chocolate chews, we won't tell anybody who tried to take them.
But I can't afford that. The only thing I have that's worth anything is Betsy. Autographed by the greatest boarder of all time, Kickflip Carter.
Do the right thing, Loadman.
Look, there's this dealer who offered to buy Betsy. Maybe that might cover it. But just for the record, I didn't steal those chocolate chews.
Poor Loadman.
Psst. Did you hear something?
I hope not.
Follow the garbage. Follow the garbage.
Follow the garbage? What kind of lame advice is that?
It's the principal.
Who cares about principals at a time like this?
Sleepin' Loganberries checked the garbage in the principal's office.
Well, why didn't you just say so?
What chocolate chews?
You used your master key to get into the supply closet, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Principal Earl, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I didn't mean to. It's just that I've been on this diet, and when I found out Miss Grindstone had all those chocolate chews in her supply closet, the temptation was just too great.
You wiped us clean.
I was going to replace every candy, really I was, but every time I bought a new box of chocolate chews, I wound up eating them before I could put them in the supply closet.
How could you let poor Loadman take the blame?
Loadman? What's Loadman got to do with it?
He's out there right now selling a skateboard because everybody thinks he took the chocolate chews.
I had no idea. Although, let's consider the upside of one less skateboard in the school.
Principal Earl!
There's only one way to make this up to Loadman.
You have to confess to Miss Grindstone.
No, please, no, not that. I couldn't stand the humiliation.
Maybe there's another way.
Really? What?
Mimi's got a plan.
State-of-the-art, high-speed modem, internet-ready. Principal Earl, whatever made you loosen the purse strings?
Well, when I thought of how hard your students worked on that fundraiser, only to have all the candy go missing, I couldn't resist helping myself, them out. No!
Awesome air, dude. I am so glad you guys found me in time to save Betsy.
So are we.
Loadman, doesn't it bother you that even though Principal Earl bought us the new computers, Miss Grindstone still thinks you stole the chocolate chews?
Not really. The kids know who took them, and besides, this way, Miss Grindstone will never make me class monitor again.
Since I'll be substituting for Mr. Petrie again next week, I'd like to take the opportunity to reenact one of my favorite science experiments. Years ago, scientists conducted an experiment where people lived and worked in a self-contained environment known as a biosphere. The goal was to simulate what it would be like living on other planets or traveling long distances through space. Our goal is to reenact that famous experiment and send our findings to the National School Science Association. Who knows, we might even win an award for Mr. Petrie. Okay, so who'd like to volunteer?
I feel bad for Mr. Jacques.
It's a stupid idea. Who wants to spend 5 days locked up with a bunch of smelly kids?
It might not be that stupid. Remember last year when Mr. Jacques couldn't get anyone to sign up for the ski competition and we ended up winning?
Yeah, after you ran over Mr. Jacques with a toboggan, Sincerity wrecked her foot and Herbert almost broke his neck.
Details, Elaine. If Mr. Jacques' experiment is a success, we could end up on the cover of a magazine. Or even better...
Dr. Siegfried Roy, Nobel Prize for Physics. Dr. Shirley Huffenpuffen, Nobel Prize for Nuclear Medicine.
Isn't this great? What are you here for?
Studying the similarities between human DNA and amoebas.
Elaine, we can't let fear stand in the way of science. If Mr. Jacques is onto something, we need to help him out.
But who's gonna want to sign up?
Ordinarily, no one. But Mimi has a plan.
My success as a scientist began long ago as a humble but brilliant student at Starfish Bay.
Next, sign up for the Biosphere experiment. Get your free Einstein photo.
Why would I want an Einstein photo?
How about Marilyn Monroe or Madonna? Mr. Jacques, guess what? The sign-up sheet for your experiment is full.
Incredible! How did you do it?
Easy. Never underestimate the power of celebrities.
Biosphere Experiment, Day 1.
If we seal the windows, how are we going to breathe?
Plants, Miss Grindstone. They supply us with oxygen. We supply them with carbon dioxide. Remember, the aim is to be completely self-sufficient, with only our wits to fall back on.
Whoa, dude, you brought fried chicken?
Just in case, all right?
I can dig it.
Each student will have one experiment to perform, as well as their biosphere jobs. Brock, you're in charge of air quality. Loadman, freshwater detail. Mimi and Elaine, you're in charge of food. Sincerity and Haley are looking after the sleeping arrangements. And Ms. Grindstone and I will be documenting the experiment. You should be drinking rainwater. Here, I'll show you. It's Loadman's idea. A series of garbage bags on the roof collect water and send it through the window and right into the classroom. It still needs a minor adjustment.
Biosphere experiment. Day 2.
I'm boiling. Don't worry. Mr. Jacques knows what he's doing.
Ow!
You have no idea what you're doing, do you?
Not a clue.
What is that smell? Error alert! Error alert!
Battle stations! Oh no! Losing fresh air fast!
Hey, what's happening?
Biosphere experiment. Day 3.
Loadman, content, though it's hard to tell. He could be asleep. Haley, mild signs of irritation. Brock Wicker... Holy smokes! Miss Grindstone, call a doctor immediately!
Okay, son. Stick your tongue out.
Oh, what is it?
I have no idea. And until I do, I don't want this spreading. You're quarantined. Nobody is going anywhere.
You mean we could be here forever? This is all your fault, Mimi. You talked us into this, and now we're stuck in this crummy biosphere probably for the rest of our lives. Gotta stay calm. This can't be happening.
Sincerity, would you relax?
This is a conspiracy, isn't it? To stop me from having fun. Well, it won't work because I'm out of here.
Nobody's going anywhere, remember?
Get off of me!
Sincerity, as soon as they figure out what's wrong with Brock, we can leave. What we need is an antidote. Yeah, but how do you come up with an antidote for something when you don't even know what that something is?
Well, at least it only got one of us.
Oh no, Russell! I knew it. It's the plague. We're doomed.
Biosphere experiment. Day 4.
Goodbye, sweet world.
It's been nice knowing you.
Listen, if we are doomed, there's a few things I'd like to say. Elaine, I borrowed your bicycle pump in grade 2 and never gave it back.
Haley, I took a sandwich from your lunchbox last year.
I borrowed Sincerity's earrings and never gave them back.
I snuck into a movie without paying.
I cheated on a math quiz.
I occasionally wear makeup.
You call that a confession? Brock, don't you have anything to confess?
It began the day I was born. When the doctor slapped me, I tried to slap him back. By age 2, I found my first victim, Cousin Seth. And then, a couple months later...
What is that?
Chicken. I brought it along in case none of the other food was any good.
Where have you been keeping it?
Hidden near Russell's mold experiment.
You mean the experiment that fell over the other night?
All right. Who else has eaten this?
Well, I certainly didn't, which is probably why I don't have any of those ridiculous red splotches.
Sincerity, you had a bite of mine, remember?
What are you looking at? Stay away.
Well, guess that solves that mystery.
Biosphere experiment, day 5.
Young lady, what happened in there?
In addition to completing our school biosphere experiment, we discovered what we believe is a brand new mold. Its name? Brachious chickenitis.
What about that young lady's face?
What about it? Hey, kids get acne all the time.